What's going on, everybody? Stained Glass Assassin. Well, we knew this was coming. We knew that wokeism was all but going to claim another series and drag it down. We had heard for weeks about Kevin Smith's He-Man and how, the rumors were that He-Man was going to essentially be bumped out of the show in favor of Teela, and that men were largely going to essentially be non-existent, or at least not have a prominent role in this. And of course, we heard back and forth between Kevin Smith and Clownfish TV that, this was just rumors, you're wrong. Kevin Smith claimed that this would be a top to bottom, the best, He-Man you've ever seen, and it was going to essentially carry on the vision of the original series. But Bounding into Comics today all but destroyed those lies from Kevin Smith, basically saying that He-Man is not going to be in the show and that there actually is not going to be any strong male leads or supporting characters. Grace Randolph, she reports that not only does the series sideline He-Man in favor of Teela, but also it lacks any strong male leads or support characters. So that means, people like Man-at-Arms or Buzz-Off or Ram-Man probably won't be in this. Of course, on the villain side of things, is Trapjaw or Beastman going to be in this? I doubt it. I mean, if they are, they'll just be even more of a punching bag than they were because they're men, but I don't know. The article goes on to essentially confirm that Kevin Smith is a liar. And, before I even read this part, what makes me so mad about this is the fact that Kevin Smith not only demonized people like Clownfish TV, but he came out and said, I was a huge He-Man fan. I watched it every day after school. But then when people put up the video clips and tweets of him saying that not only did he not watch the show when he was a kid, that he didn't even like the show. So, I guess this just pours salt in the wound, especially after he, attacked all those people for just spreading rumors about the show. But whatever, it is what it is at this point. But anyway, the article goes on to say that, unsurprisingly, particularly to those who have kept appraised of the series' promotion, the summaries shared in these reviews appear to completely contradict Smith's entire rhetoric surrounding He-Man's role in the new series. Again, he doubled down and tripled down and then came out to be a liar. But it says, in the summary of the series, The Verge noted that the series' opening battle between the two iconic leads largely removes them from the story and shifts the focus onto other characters, going on to follow Teela as she reluctantly sets about setting things right. Yeah. So, again, just confirmation that this will just be all about wokeology. So, it's, I don't know. Like I said, I was just hoping maybe there was an outside chance that the rumors were not true, or maybe that the rumors were just not as bad as we heard. But it looks like they're not only going to be bad, but given that how upfront Kevin Smith was about being a liar, that it's probably going to be even worse than you expected. And, if Kevin Smith would have come out and just said, look, yes, I decided to make the show largely about Teela, or, maybe, yes, He-Man will still be in it, but I wanted to kind of expand on the show a little bit more and focus on some of the other characters. I might have given the show a chance, at least watched a few episodes. But when you lie to me and tell me that the show is going to be the most He-Man show ever, that means the show is going to be garbage. You know it's going to be garbage. You wouldn't lie like that if you didn't think that the show was going to be nothing but woke garbage. And that's what this show is going to be. Now, I know I say that. I say this show is going to be garbage, even though I'm not going to watch it. How do I know? It's like this. I've seen lots of trailers and, advertisements for movies and TV shows that I initially say, look, I don't think I'm going to like that show. I'm going to skip on it. But somebody that I'm close to recommends it. So I decide to watch it. And you know what? It turns out to be pretty good. I'm glad that I was wrong. I have never seen one woke trailer, one comic that's based on woke ideology that turns out to be good. It just has not happened. And you know what? I'm done trying, because you can touch a hot pan once and be, caught off guard. You might touch it a second time because you forget. But if you keep touching the same hot pan over and over again, getting burned, you're a moron. Well, I'm not going to keep getting burned anymore by, what's going on in the geek world. I'm tired of the wokeology. I'm tired of it destroying all these franchises. And I'm not going to waste my time. Because I got some friends that are going to sit down and watch this show. They're going to watch every episode. They're going to hate it. And they're going to hate it even more and more. And then I'm going to listen to them bitch and moan for hours about how bad the show was. And I think, why? Why did you even waste your time? If you knew this was going to be a woke disaster going into it, why didn't you just skip on it? I mean, I get it. I understand. There is a part of me that still believes that maybe, just maybe, there could be some, redemption in this, but I highly doubt it. And again, it would take a hell of a lot of great reviews and, my personal circle to kind of convince me otherwise. But, I'm done with the new geek culture. It's not for me. I'm not the fan. I'm not the customer they want. So I'm not going to waste my time on it. The new Batgirl, was kind of hoping that was going to be good. But, it's not even the fact that they changed the character. I think, what was it? Leslie Grace is now going to be the new Barbara Gordon. But it's the fact that they made an article based on that. They're not making an article based on how awesome the movie is. It's, hey, look at us. We're stunning and brave. We're, race swapping the characters so we can score bonus points. They could care less about the movie. They just want the woke ideology to be front and center. And again, when something is based on woke, I can already tell you that I'm not going to enjoy it. So I skip on it. That's why I haven't read any of the big 2 comics for the last, 9-10 months. That's why the MCU's only got maybe 2 or 3 showings moving forward that I'm even mildly interested in. Masters of the Universe, not interested in it. Doctor Who obviously has been destroyed, but there's really, we got what? New Woke of Time that's coming out. Woke of the Rings. We've got the new Dune that looks so woke. This is why I stated in the previous video that, I'm done with the future and the present, essentially, and I'm focusing on the past. There's thousands of comics, Western comics, manga comics that I've never read, thousands of hours of television and movies that I've never seen. So I'm going to focus on movies and comics and novels and all those things that appeal to me or at least interest me rather than keep getting burned by, woke after woke. So until things change, I guess things like Masters of the Universe just aren't for me. They're not meant for me. They weren't made for me. So I won't waste my time watching them. I don't know. I saw this with my cup of coffee. I thought I'd sit down and just touch upon it. I'm sure everybody's already blowing up the internet with it. There's probably 1,000 videos out there. But either way, let me know what you think down in the comments. Are you still going to watch the show? Are you still interested in it? Are you pissed that Kevin Smith not only is a big fat liar, but also destroyed He-Man, essentially? Either way, let me know what you think down there. Like and subscribe so you know when the next video comes out. And until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.